Paul, must be happy with that. What's your initial reaction?
Delighted, obviously. After you're always looking for something positive after last week's performance, you know, and I mentioned it in the week in my programme notes that defensively our shape was we just got pulled around a little, just naive basically. So we've had 2 good sessions this week on that. That was but trying then not to take away the quality from our game. And I thought, to be fair, both sides deserve a lot of credit, because considering the conditions, the pitch was heavy, quality of the local derby, quality of the game was excellent. You know, really pleased that, you know, when we won the ball back, the sort of changeover, and we got Nathan Hicks and Jordan Goddard, Lee Moore and Chile on the ball really well, used it well, and it was a real good performance from us, following on from the sort of Oxford, Bradford, Hensford, Tamworth performances here. We've kept them levels up, which I think I keep stating is going to be massively important for us. That was obviously a big threat with the pacing behind, with Stefan and Omar. We dealt with that really well, got our lines right. And obviously set plays are a massive threat to the heart, and we've dealt with that well. Not always, as we spoke about, not always the first ball, but the second ball in the box, dealt with them really well. And then, you know, to be fair, Tony Breeden's pulled off 2 or 3 great saves. We opened them up a couple of times really well. Like you say, but it was a good time to score on them. It was a great goal, great quality from us, great break. Chile did ever so well, just drawing the last defender and playing. You know, when a player can just run onto it and play it first time, the quality of the pass, the ball in, and Danny just got in between them. It's a great finish, and it would have to be a good finish to beat Tony today. He's, you know, as we well know, he's probably the best keeper in the league after us. And so, no, really pleasing. And it was just nice for us to get that feeling. So many times this year we've played a game that was close. From an away side's point of view, they'll be pleased with a lot of that. They've done well as well. They looked a threat, so probably similar to us a couple of times when you probably thought we'll take the 0-0. But we've managed to come up with a late goal, and I think that shows everything that today's performance shows everything that you need to look about this Leamington side. It's young, energetic, and it'll bounce back. It'll keep coming back, and there's loads of belief in there, loads of energy in there. And it's fantastic, delighted, because obviously there's different ways to deal with situations, and I know there's other clubs' managers have gone out, and you know there's players available out there, younger players, under 21 players from the under 21 league. For me, it's not the way forward. I think what we've got. Don't get me wrong. If something hits you in the face, it's going to be better. But we won't panic into anything. Them players out there are good enough. We know they're good enough. We do have to make up. There are gaps between clubs. Obviously, there's some massive clubs in this league. There's some gaps in the budget. But in terms of, you know, for where we are and what we've got on the pitch, I really do believe we're close to the sort of side we had the second half of last season at the moment. And like I said, the last few performances here back that up. We've got some more home games, but you know, it's one game at a time. But that was good today. It was nice to get a win on a Saturday. And lovely for everyone really involved. It'll cheer up, because football's all about winning. Our lot are great. Our supporters are great, because you know we've had some disappointing days. We've had some late goals, but they stuck with the team. Great support away last week up at Stockport, 200 there, brilliant. So it was nice to give them all something to cheer about tonight, and we can all sort of enjoy Saturday night and then look forward to Tuesday.
I'm going to say the transformation from the start of the season to now is evident. I mean, go back first couple of weeks of the season, it'd be yourselves conceding a late goal there to lose a game where you'd be happy with the points. So.
There's a bit more. Like I said, there's a bit more style. That's probably what disappointed me last week, because there's a bit more experience in the side now. There's a bit more nowhere, so we shouldn't get opened up like we did last week. But that was 1 out of the last 5 games. So the performances haven't been too bad. And like you say, we looked. Jamie Tank coming back in was good for us as well, because he's a cracking young player. Getting Jordan back in the middle as well, I think, gives us that bit more. And Nathan Hicks got another game under his belt, and he looked more like it today. So little things like that. But no, like you say, it's a tough league. It's a tough league, and teams like Leamington and Stanleybridge and Colwyn Bay. The reality is, whether you like it or not, you know, we are where we are, and to grow, you know, we want to make sure that we're fighting and kicking for this league next season, and I'm sure we'll be okay.